30 years into my career, I used to think like, oh, it's really important to always have these frameworks. And the biggest thing I learned was, doesn't matter if you have the best frameworks in the world if you're not examining the context. And that it tends to be overlooked by many, particularly earlier in your career. Actors that are part of the decision-making process don't always act rationally. And this happened to me where it's like I did all of the research and I did focus groups and this was the most logically argued outcome. And very famously, Marc Andreessen said, I don't like it. What else you got? And I had nothing because I'd done all the research and I was like, well, the data points to this as an answer. And he's like, well, I don't like it. And I was like, well, isn't it my job to like do this analysis and come up with the best possible decision recommendation? And Ben Horo, it's just said yes, and he's the founder, and if he doesn't support it, it doesn't matter. So we have to find something that's going to work for him. And I was very stuck in what I thought was a reasonable, rational framework for how to make decisions and didn't abstract myself to the larger context that was more critical at that moment in time. So you always want a reasonable, high-integrity framework for the decision that is being made, and you always want it to include data. But the biggest thing that I've learned over the course of my career is it is that and the context that matter